What is up?
Hey.
What's
How
going
is
on,
it?
everybody?
Everybody having a good weekend?
Yeah,
Oh,
everybody.
yeah, we're having a great weekend. How about you?
It's all right. No
I'm a
normal
little
weekend.
disappointed I didn't get to see Hez gag on Vegemite, but other than that, everything's fine.
I know. I was when he emailed me that he was going to do that. I'm like, awesome, But then Uncle Artie's back.
I wonder if Grandpa's sick.
Grandpa.
And so we are.
Grandpa.
So,
Wait,
ladies and gentlemen, we are actually having our Sunday show today because tomorrow's Mama's Day or Mother's Day, and we figured that a lot of you all probably want to spend time with your mothers
Makes sense.
or
Hey,
with your
Ray.
or with your loved ones.
yes. For me, I'm going to be
Did
spending
you
it with my sister. Did I what?
Ray, did you see my latest short?
I don't have a short from Tiny. I'm sorry.
Okay, I can email it to you.
Okay, that's fine. Yeah, I could still play it. I just didn't have one for the intro. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, I'm
So
sorry.
yeah,
I've been like trying to keep up with doctor appointments, and Saturday just snuck up on me, and I wasn't prepared for today at all. Wasn't
I
prepared
got
for
you.
Hez, and I'm not prepared for this. I know what our topic is, but that's about it. And we're going to start off
Oh
by
yeah.
talking of finishing up what Hez was discussing about the frauditor that's facing the RICO charges. So we have a separate video on that from the one that Hez showed. So, oh my God, I lost my train of thought.
so it's all
We were
good.
talking,
It,
yeah, we were talking backstage about how this is a good idea because it fits the very definition what they do when they go out together and they fraud it together like that. It fits the very definition of RICO, and
it does.
we're hoping
It,
that if they charge enough of them, it'll become like a normal thing to do with these people.
and you know what? When it comes to this, I think these frauditors actually this time these charges really may stick because they really mess with the wrong people. This time they mess with the wrong people.
Yep, they did. And it's gonna.
No,
I think it's gonna stick. It should. They should have done this years ago.
yeah, something like this should have
Yeah,
been done a long time ago. And also, like I was saying, YouTube also should put their foot down also and do something about it.
Well,
that's what
YouTube
I
could
was
almost be.
saying.
Well, YouTube
What?
could almost be described as an unindicted co-conspirator because they're making a lot of money off of it too.
Well, I said in Hez's show because he said a lot of these pepper spraying videos are gone off their channel, right? And I'm like, why does it take a charge for them to get removed off of the channel?
Well, I can explain the legal argument, but there's an ethical argument that's a lot more important. I mean, the legal argument is
Right.
that we shouldn't have to take it down until somebody's actually been charged with a crime.
And
And
I'm
they're right.
saying they're
But
not consistent in who they target for these things. If I say the word handcuffs too many times, they're going to age restrict this live stream.
Yeah,
But they can
yeah,
put
it's a
pepper
lot of
spray videos up.
yeah.
I
Put
said an
pepper spray
F-bomb.
video attacking people.
that
Right.
explains the popularity of some of the other platforms, I think.
Yeah, I said the F-bomb once in a live stream I think it was a couple like last month, and we got age restricted for
Yeah,
something I said inside of a live stream. So, but that's my beef with this is that they are allowed to put those videos up of violence against people, and YouTube does
Yeah.
nothing about it until there's a charge attached to it.
yeah. You. I remember you telling me that. You're saying that one of our live streams got eight
Yeah,
restrict because you dropped the F
it's an
bomb
F-bomb.
one time.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. But
And
See,
the
that's
thing
why
about
I'm
it is,
what, Tiny?
That's why I'm so careful in my videos that I don't drop any type of cuss words because you know, I'm smarter than you are, Ray, and I'm so afraid that, they're going to come back on me. Well, you're cussing too much or, this, that, or the other.
It was, I've cussed in almost every live stream, but for that one, they were like, oh no, we can't have anyone under 18 listening to you say an F-bomb.
Well, the thing is though, how long did they keep Kootenai county press video up when he actually, shot somebody?
Yeah.
Yeah. But don't
And I remember
swear or say the word handcuffs because oh no, we can't have that.
right,
Hey Tim.
because I remember
Tim.
Lucid Lair saying that. I remember Lucid Lair saying, this video is still up. This live stream is still up on this channel, and YouTube have yet to take it down.
Right.
Hey Tim, how you doing?
I'm just saying there's a huge discrepancy in how they treat content creators on YouTube. But because they make them a lot of money, they leave it up. I don't make them any money because we're not monetized, so they're going to target me, for an F-bomb.
I mean, you dropped the F-bomb one time, but we know you said it privately behind closed doors a million times. But what I'm saying is, no, I'm just kidding with you. No, but what I'm saying is, but if you play copyrighted music on your live stream, YouTube will shut you off.
It's done. They take it. Yeah, I did that once. I made a mistake, and I put up one of my cat videos, and they copyright struck me for that. But they said it was fine because it's allowed in some countries, But I get the copyrighted music more than I understand me saying one word wrong and them doing a whole video of violence.
Yeah, right. I know. That's crazy.
Monetized or not, they should not allow that stuff to be perpetrated out here for people to watch. And it's not even restricted.
In YouTube's defense, they're worried about civil liability more than anything else. So, I mean, they're going to try to nix anything they think is going to get them sued. And that's probably part of what's going on.
Then why they leave those up?
I know. I'm not defending it. I'm just saying that's probably what they're thinking in the back of their minds.
YouTube's a hot mess when it comes to this stuff. Hot mess. But having said that, I'm going to be done complaining about it. And we're going to watch this video of the Frauditor who's facing the RICO charges. So,
all right.
We'll see what they have to say.
So let's hear it for RICO charges against frauditors. Yay! Bravo!
We should make signs and go out and march with them, right?
This YouTuber is now facing multiple federal charges, a potential 7-year prison sentence, a civil lawsuit of $3 million, all after pepper spraying an innocent bystander who ended up in the ER with nearly 80% vision loss. What is going on here? I feel like it's every day at this point where I look on the internet, I'm going, oh, wow, look at that. Another day, another influencer doing something so incredibly stupid, I want to pull my hair out. But speaking about stupidity, I guess the defense of this influencer is that it was self-defense. Excuse me, what? Pepper spraying a random shopper for just doing his shopping and putting stuff in the grocery cart is self-defense now? So meet Richard Mazza, a 51-year-old YouTuber from Northridge in Southern California. And he's built a channel called Freedom of the Press. And the whole idea, I guess, is just built around what's known as First Amendment auditors. And to put it lightly, that whole genre is an interesting group of people. Some people, I guess, do it correctly, but there's a whole bunch of them that are just annoying scumbags. But essentially, the basis of it is people go out and test their rights and make sure they still have their rights. Hence why it's auditing. And I mean, as a concept, it does have a real legal basis because for the most part, filming in public in the US is protected. And you have a whole tradition of people using that right to document government employees, law enforcement, public officials, essentially holding institutions accountable for what they're doing. For example, if a cop is violating someone's rights, it's very important to have that on camera. But what Mazda does, however, is a little bit different, to put it lightly. So instead of, going and trying to audit, I don't know, government workers or so on, he and his group, they post up in like a parking lot or something like that and basically just film regular people who are going about their day, who have done nothing and who are not public figures and probably just don't want to be filmed. It seems like his goal is to just, slightly harass and then film the moment when they finally react to him. And that's content for him, I guess.
What are you doing?
What are you doing? What are you doing?
What's going on here?
I don't know. What's going on here?
I'm waiting for a table at this restaurant.
Awesome. We're walking. Oh, my goodness. Why are you wasting resources? So somebody tells you it's none of your business. You call the cops. None of your business? All right, I'm calling the cops. They'll get an answer out of you.
You are not going to break this camera.
You want to make a bet?
I guarantee you're not going to break this
You want to
camera.
make a bet?
I would love for you to try.
Yeah, photograph me.
But why don't you go mind your own business? Go pick up your milk and cookies. You want to get in my face?
Yeah, do it.
And if you do remember, we actually have talked about one of these like government auditors before, who this guy just ended up prank calling the government over and over and over again, and finally had a bunch of people show up to his house.
Just so you know, I am willing to drive down there, come in there, and beat y'all. Yo, do you understand that? Do you understand that you aren't safe? I need to be out there children in your name. I need to be children alive to force an investigation.
That was ages ago. But however, the group that was with Mazza that day everything happened was a Canadian YouTuber who posts as the guy True North Transparency, along with a father-son duo, Conrad and Nick Rankin, who run the channel Impact Media. And apparently the four of them have been traveling through the Bay Area together in the days before this incident. So on March 28th, 2026, Mountain View police started getting calls about a group causing problems outside of a Costco in North Rangsdorf Avenue. At least 4 separate complaints happened before the more serious ones happened. So that shows that a lot of people were concerned about what they were doing. And I guess even though the officers were aware of the situation, they hadn't moved in to shut anything down. And apparently there's a legal reason for that, because California courts have previously set a protected speech activity that can take place in a shopping center, even when those spaces are technically private property. So in a way, the police department's dealing with some regulatory gray area. But I guess the more serious interaction started when a guy was walking to his car. This man is Paul Rubino. He's a maintenance worker, and he was loading his bags into his trunk and noticed the group had cameras on him. He asked them what they were filming for, and the group's response, according to the police report, was to start mocking him. And the dude, who was clearly frustrated, I guess flinched towards them at some point, and the whole group painted that as an attack. So the dude then got in his car, probably done with the whole situation, just wanting to leave, and Mazza followed him, shoved a camera through an open window into the guy's face, and used his pepper spray right in the victim's eyes. And the fact that Mazza is using self-defense as an excuse here does not make sense whatsoever, because if you were threatened by this guy, why are you following him into his car? What? This is also happening in California, where I'm pretty sure you have to retreat before you can actually do anything. So, I wonder how this is going to go for him. And Paul initially told officers that he was fine and didn't really need medical attention. However, the next day, he noticed he was losing his vision. And he later described his vision as looking through frosted glass, like someone, I guess, had pressed crumpled plastic wrap over his eyes. And a doctor later confirmed an eye injury. And his attorneys later said that the man experienced 80% vision loss for the first 10 days, and then about 40% vision loss at the time they drafted the lawsuit. And to make things even worse, there's a possibility here that this damage could be permanent. But what makes this even more weird is when Mazza was brought into custody, he didn't have 1 canister of pepper spray on him. No, he had 3. So clearly, he needs to keep a lot of pepper spray on him because he's planning on using it a lot. Who carries around 3 canisters of pepper spray on them for self-defense? I mean, everything is just so bizarre here. But his car was impounded. Investigators actually submitted a request for a search warrant to look for anything that might suggest the confrontation was planned in advance. So now, the write-up from the officer handling the case is worth paying attention to because it's doing something slightly unusual. It's not just like documenting what happened that afternoon, but also making an argument about the pattern of behavior that led to this. The officer actually reviewed a large portion of Mazza's YouTube content. And here, he found a pretty consistent trend of this guy just pushing boundaries over and over and over again until he has to defend himself. Because it seems like on his channel, when he escalates things to a pepper spray incident where he has to defend himself, the videos do pretty well. So who knows, there could be a motive here on why he wanted to pepper spray the guy. What do we know though? But not only that, the officer also noted the way he conducted himself and talked about those incidents. He didn't really talk about those incidents as they were self-defense incidents.
Keep your camera off. Keep your camera off. Yes. Okay, what you keep your camera off me.
You just messed up my camera.
Hey, man, the pepper spray don't even work. That's the bad part about it.
It doesn't?
No.
Well, that's a shame. I spent a lot of money on it.
Because at least according to the officer, people who normally have to defend themselves with actual self-defense, they don't turn around and taunt the people they're about to have to defend themselves from. But here, apparently in every case, Mazza did. So the core conclusion of this report is the guy and his group were not simply filming public spaces. They were also following a playbook of positioning themselves in high traffic locations, essentially trying to bait some sort of interaction. So they're claiming the Costco incident wasn't really a thing that just happened to Richard Mazza here. They're claiming he set all this up. And because of that, he's currently charged with 2 felonies: aggravated assault with a deadly weapon and felony use of tear gas. And combined, if he's convicted for both counts, those charges may carry a max sentence of 7 years in California State Prison. Currently, he was arraigned on April 2nd, 2026, and he was released without having to post a bail. But as a condition of his release, he's required to stay at least 50 yards away from the Costco where the incident happened. So now, the next hearing is set for May 19th in Santa Clara County. But that's not it, because things get worse for the guy, because separate from the criminal case, Rubino's attorney, Andrew Waters, has also filed a civil suit against all 4 members of the group, seeking $3 million in damages. And that number breaks down at least to $1 million for the injury itself, which, costs a whole lot of pain and suffering and the potential, permanent visual damages from this. Like, this shouldn't have happened. If they weren't trying to bait an interaction from people, this would have never happened. Then they tripled it under the RICO Act, which is the same act used to go after organized crime. So beyond the money, the lawsuit is also asking for the court to force the group to shut down their YouTube channels and any other social media and refer to the case to the FBI for criminal charges. But here's where it gets worse, because the very next day, on March 29th, while Mazza was still in custody, Troyan Conrad and Nick Rankin were spotted in downtown Menlo Park, where Troyan, the Canadian member of Mazza's group, was allegedly filmed pepper spraying another man in front of an Ace Hardware store. So this group is just going around baiting interactions and pepper spraying people. They are quite literally burdens to society. They are bottom feeders. Imagine spending your day going around harassing strangers until they finally do something and you immediately pepper spray them. Come on. But what's crazy about this is the lawyer was apparently out shopping that day, witnessed all this happen firsthand, and recorded his own video of the confrontation. So Andrew Waters has since filed a personal lawsuit in addition to the other lawsuit, and he's appealing the denial of the initial request for a restraining order against the group while the case works its way through the courts. So, I mean, this is just insane. The argument they're making in both cases is essentially this: like, what these guys are doing isn't a series of bad decisions. No, this is an organized operation. They're doing this over and over again for profit. And according to the complaints, the group travels around from city to city, does this kind of stuff over and over again, and monetizes it on YouTube. And then, of course, to make things worse, they move to a different city before local law enforcement can build a case. Now, the legal foundation of all this is interesting because filming in public in most cases is legal. That part isn't really in dispute. And Mazza's channel is at least normally built on that right. But what ended up happening at Costco goes way beyond those rights to film, because this is just harassment and attacking people, at least from what I see. But hey, that's just my opinion, and it's going to be really hard to defend this guy. But regardless, his criminal case is going to court May 19th, so I guess we'll see what happens then. But other than that, YouTube thinks you'll enjoy this video, and if you're new here, feel free to subscribe, and I'll see you guys in
And the name of that channel is Tozy. So if you haven't subscribed to his channel, please do that. He puts out a lot of good videos.
Mm-hmm. He does.
A lot of information.
At least that one's good. But if the California crew is just one of them, I think you could have made the same when the folks in Denver, what's his name? The guy that's suing the other guy. The guy's suing Frauditor Troll. What's his name? Cordova.
Denver Metro Audit.
Yeah, that whole crew that used to run around doing that same thing, they could have made the same argument against them.
Yeah.
And that's that lady who screeches all the time, Regan Benson.
Rick Benson, yeah.
Yeah. And then I hear right that they also suing YouTube also. Did I hear that right?
I missed that part, but I wasn't surprised.
I didn't hear that. Yeah. They're going. Yeah, I didn't hear them suing YouTube.
Maybe I was just
YouTube. I think they wanted. They asked that their videos and everything get shut down off of social media, not get sued. But that they just shut down everything they've got channel-wise on social media. That's what they were asking for. I don't think they're suing YouTube.
And those
Yeah.
guys are being sued for $3 million plus. Woo. Do
Yeah.
y'all really think I don't even think they got $300 to their name. So $3 million?
Yeah. I was looking, the number of subs doesn't support the money for being there, just doesn't. So I don't know.
So do you think going out and doing all this, is it worth it? Do you
Well, it's
really think
not
it's
worth
worth
it
it?
no matter how much money you make. It's not worth it because of the long-term implications. Those guys are going to have criminal records forever.
They
Right.
don't. Okay, we've said before that they seem to lack the ability to think of long-term consequences.
Well,
Because
they seem to have lack the ability to think, period. But yeah, you're right.
They don't seem to think they're doing anything wrong. So therefore, what consequences?
And they need to, I mean, they're going to completely tank their lives if they haven't already, which most of them probably have.
They don't think about that. And I don't know that they care because they believe what they're doing is right. They believe they're allowed because they don't really ever get in trouble. They don't face any consequences for
Right.
this at all.
And that's where the lax enforcement really is going to become a problem.
Right. So California, Oregon, and Washington really need to start figuring this out.
Okay, I may be late to the party here, but what did Regan Benson do this time?
She doxed a police lieutenant and told him where he lived and encouraged all of her followers to go over and harass him at his house.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
okay.
think she's got 60 days. This is a live stream, Demian, of where we talk about First Amendment auditors and the problems that they create.
But other than
basically.
Yeah, but other than that, we look at police body cams also, but it's just tonight. It's our First Amendment auditors night, which is supposed to be tomorrow, but we're doing it tonight.
Right. You're right, Warren. They let them get away with murder in California. They don't. I mean, from what I understand, what Atozi said, the California Supreme Court said they had a right to their First Amendment on private property.
Are you serious?
That's what he said
So
in the
wait a minute.
video.
Well, there's a ruling that the California courts made a while back. I can't remember the name of it. It's something like I forget anyway, it says it's legal to get to that on private property if you were trying to get signatures for a petition or something like that.
But they weren't.
The orchard, I think it's the orchard law, something
But
like
they
that.
weren't getting signatures for anything.
Right, but they were trying to use that law to get away with it.
Okay.
California, this will say something really need to happen there. Because, if the California Supreme Court did that, say, well, they have the right for the First Amendment on private property, that's a problem.
It is. Yeah. And
that's just like
the police aren't even educated enough in what the laws actually are.
That's just like a story it's almost like a story that I was reading about in Virginia. I think I was getting ready to tell y'all this backstage. It was like a group of kids playing Ding Dong Ditch. And David E. Person asked, what was that? When these people, they go to your door, knock or ring the doorbell, then they run. But in this case, these kids showed up on this certain man's property. They had their face covered, they had masks on and everything. And they decided to play Ding Dong Ditch and kick and bang on this man's door. And this man thought it was a home invasion. So he took his gun and he defended his family. He shot one of them, and the other ones
You're saying all these words that are going to get us age restricted.
Oh, I'm sorry. But he pew-pewed one of them, and he pew-pewed the other one, but he's okay. And the state of Virginia, believe me, can y'all believe this? The state of Virginia actually charged the guy for defending his home.
Do they have a stand your ground or castle doctor in there at all?
Is there? I don't know if
I don't think
Virginia's
so.
castle doctor or not. I think they are. Well, wait a minute. Let me look.
I'm
By the
I'm
way,
not sure.
that ruling I was trying to think of was the Prune Yard. It was Robbins versus Prune Yard Shopping Center in 1979, which states that let's see here, that California law generally prohibits trespassing, but the state constitution offers broad protections for signature gathering in, quote, public forums, end quote, such as large shopping centers and malls. So these rights are not absolute and allow for time, place, and manner restrictions and regulations, but they often prevent owners of large multi-use shopping centers from banning petitioners from entering their property.
But they're not petitioning anything. They weren't petitioning.
It gives them a loophole, though, and they use it.
See, but the thing is, though, the charges they giving this guy, I think one of them is manslaughter. This is in the state of Virginia. I'm like, the man
Yeah, but
said,
you got to understand, do they have a stand your ground or castle doctrine law or anything like that?
I don't know.
Okay.
I don't know if Virginia does.
Virginia does not have a statutory stand your ground law, but it operates as one through court-established common law. If you are a non-aggressor in a location you have a legal right to be, you have no duty to retreat and may use proportional, reasonable force, including deadly force, if reasonable and prudent, to defend against an imminent threat of bodily harm or death. There you go.
Right. So maybe they felt like he wasn't in any imminent danger. Like,
Well,
he didn't
know that.
bother to check. He didn't bother to check. He didn't bother to, to make sure that he was in any kind of danger. That's probably what they're saying.
No, but the thing was, what his defense is, what he was saying, all he seen was a group of people in his backyard kicking and knocking on his door, and they had on these gator masks or anything. He didn't know what they was doing.
Weapons? Did they have weapons? Did they have anything like that? I could see why. I'm pretty
I don't
sure he'll
think they-
probably not get convicted, but I could see why they would bring forth charges. It was kids, and he used
but let me
overkill.
let me ask you all this.
Not the discussion.
But I'm sorry. Let me ask you this. But I'm just trying, when is the point when somebody has a right to defend their own? If you don't know what's going on.
Home? Did they enter his home?
They was kicking and banging they was on his property.
Okay.
They was in his yard.
So anybody that comes on your property, then you're saying you could take a gun and pew them.
Well, and there's a lot of difference between were they in the backyard, the front yard, were they attempting to enter, and there's a lot of variables you have to look at.
Well, what the guy said, he didn't know what was going on because he was in his background. I guess he was asleep, and he just heard like banging, and it's like they're trying to kick in his door.
I think in this case the charges are probably valid.
Yeah, they might have a case on this one.
Yeah,
but I don't know. Again, though, if someone bangs on my back door and they're wearing gaiters and it's middle of the night, I don't know what I would do. I really don't. I mean,
but you live in the state of Texas.
Nobody could say what they would do, but when kids are involved, they're going to probably try and hang whoever it is because it's kids. Do you know what I mean? If it was adults, we probably wouldn't be talking about this.
Now, once they get inside the house, that's different.
Back to the charges.
See, that's the difference between living in Virginia and living in Florida. Here in Florida, you have a castle doctrine. You could defend your home. So what happened here, what happened in Virginia, if it happened here, I don't think that guy would have been charged because you were somewhere where you weren't supposed to be.
Well, I lived in Virginia for almost 10 years, and I'm surprised he got charged with anything. Virginia is not exactly what I would call a liberal bastion.
Okay.
No, it's not. But I understand. Yeah, it's kids. These was I think it was 16, between 16 and 17 years old. And they say this is not the first time this happened because they was going around the entire neighborhood doing this. And they just have to go up on this man's property kick and bang on the door, do all of this. The man thought his house was getting broken into.
Yeah, you're right. Texas is a lot different. There was a case in Houston where some kids were running around this guy's driveway, and he shot one of, excuse me, he boomed one of them, and he did not get charged with anything. I mean, it's just part of it depends on what state you live in. It really does. California, you have a duty to retreat until you're hiding in the bathroom with no place to go. I mean, California, you really don't have a right to defend yourself. It's really sad.
Exactly. Say someone shows up on your property in the middle of the night, they're not there, most likely aren't there to sell cookies.
I know. I don't know exactly the law is in California, but I'm pretty sure it's not on the homeowner side.
Okay, but we kind of getting off topic here, so let's going back to what we were talking about, the First Amendment frauditors. So sorry about that, Ray. It was something. It was just something. When they bring up the word defense, it was just something.
But see, this is something that could happen to them, though. It can happen easily. Anybody can drag out a weapon from their car. They say the wrong thing, and guess what can happen? And then who's at fault? Because these guys get away with this all the time under the guise of the First Amendment, and then somebody defends themselves, or they get mad enough and use a weapon that, God forbid, unalives one of them. Who gets the charges then? Who's at fault? Some poor schmuck is going to get charges because somebody decided to mess with them on a Tuesday at Costco.
Right. I mean, the dude was just minding his business, putting his groceries in his car, and here come these, idiots that decide the homeowner use the First Amendment or harass somebody. That's why I said this a long time ago. I'm like, they found the loophole in the First Amendment to bother people. Long as they can stand on the sidewalk or say I'm pressed, or I'm pressed, or I'm a journalist.
It's my right. Yeah, it's my right. I'm a journalist.
I can harass you.
Yeah. So who's at fault there? Who is the cops are then going to say, oh, you should just let them record you. You should just let them talk crap about you. Because they do that. They don't turn the camera on until they're getting a reaction out of somebody.
Right. The only thing the cops can say, all you have to do is just ignore them. Don't give them what they want. It's kind of hard to do that when they keep following you. And I don't think,
You saw what he said up in the police report where they were using, really horrible insults at people. You don't see that in the video, do you?
No.
No.
And that's famous. They'll sit there and do all that kind of stuff, and as soon as the guy responds, then they turn their cameras on.
And that's something Georgia Transparency loved to do. He say stuff. He'll probably say stuff or either do stuff before he turns on the camera, or after he turns. Well, sometimes while you got the camera on.
Yeah, I got emails to that effect. The nasty things that he was doing to those women in that medical facility that he went to.
But that's why it's so important to be sure to get the cameras from the building and from all the places around there and everywhere else, because they probably will have what they were doing before they turned the camera on.
Yeah,
I have a top 5 list of the most vile frauditors, and Georgia Transparency ranks on that list number 2.
Mm-hmm. But they do those nasty, vile things, and then they turn the camera on once they're getting a reaction, and it makes it look like they were just standing there innocently recording and not saying anything at all.
I know I'm going to regret asking this, Mr. Thomas, but who was number 1?
Number 1, Press NH Now.
Okay,
God.
let's see that.
We got a video about him coming up in a little while, so I'm sorry.
Yeah, what they call him? What they call him? Old pizza face.
Pizza face.
I'm like, y'all done messed up my taste for pizza now because.
Yeah, that's for pizza tonight. That's for sure.
All right, so the RICO charges, we all agree is a good step in the right direction there out there in California.
Yeah. If it's enforced. If it's enforced.
Right. And
they don't enforce anything out there.
All right.
I
So,
think if they enforce it and they succeed with these charges, a lot of those fraudsters in California probably stop what they're doing.
no, they won't. Mm-mm. I don't believe it. I don't believe so. Honestly, I don't. I think they'll just go out separately because for RICO, it has to be in a group.
Be in a group.
Yeah.
Well,
So
somebody
they'll
dog
go out
agree with us.
separately.
Yeah,
That's
that
I
was
think
Jack.
it's David's dog.
That was Jack. He agrees completely.
Speaking of dogs, I went to drop off some cat food that Leo was not eating. He just turned his nose up at it. So we had about 15 cans of cat food. So we went to the Salem animal shelter, animal control, and we donated it. But when I was there, I saw this dog, and so I took her out and we played with her for a little while, and I had so much fun doing that. You guys should do that for like stress relief or whatever. Just go pet dogs at the shelter and play with the cats, give them some love because they don't get a whole lot of it,
Well, let me ask you this: when
It's
you
just
did
hanging
that,
out.
did you at least wash your hands and did everything? Because if you still had the
Yes.
pet smell and then Leo smelled that, he would probably.
He
Who you
still
been
smelled
having an
it.
affair with, lady?
He still smelled it and he's mad at me. So it's okay. He'll be all right, but I think everybody should do that.
Leo probably said, "You cheating on me with other animals, lady, with other cats and dogs. What is
You
wrong
cheating
with
on me
you?"
with a dog? I could understand a cat, but a dog? Ew, Mom. Yeah.
Right.
And here she goes. And here you go. And it smelled like a Dutch hound. You cheated on me with a wiener dog.
A husky, and she was beautiful.
The huskies
But
are pretty dogs.
she had so many problems that I just hope that somebody will adopt her because she was born with like bad teeth and her uterus isn't in the right place and her bladder isn't in the right place,
Oh,
so
no.
Oh,
she has a lot of
man.
continence issues. But she's the sweetest thing, like just the sweetest dog. So I hope somebody, I gave her lots of love, gave her treats and spent about a half hour with her, out in their little play area. And yeah, so it's a good thing to do. They deserve love. So, and it's a good stress relief.
Oh, yeah.
So anyway, moving on.
Yes.
Rico,
So
now
who's
we're going
next?
to watch Unclean Hands about the animal abuser.
I think this is our first time ever playing Unclean Hands on our live stream.
You said that every time we play Unclean Hands.
No, seriously,
Are you serious? This is the very first time we've ever played an Unclean. How is that possible?
you know what? I probably can't remember because I watch so many videos for the show and I get it kind of blurred. So you probably right.
If it is, I'm sorry, Unclean Hands, wherever you are. I'm a huge fan of his, and he's also a really nice guy. So
yeah, I'm a huge fan of Unclean Hands because when he was putting out his videos, when he was going through his treatment and everything, that's how I found out about him. And his videos were so interesting. And I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna subscribe to this guy's channel. He is so interesting. I like Unclean Hands.
Yeah, so that's when I was a part of this community for a while before Unclean Hands got sick, and I knew that we were a pretty tight bunch, when he got sick and the whole community came together to make sure he had enough money for his treatment, I knew for sure that this community is one of the best on YouTube.
Yeah. Has he ever been on his live stream with you all on Saturdays?
No, he doesn't go on live streams.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. But he is a very nice man. I mean, he is a genuinely nice man. My cane had broke at one point, and this man sent me a cane.
Oh.
Just out of the kindness of his heart, sent me a cane. I mean, I know this community. I knew it was a good community, but then it cemented it for me because how everybody came together for him was amazing.
And you know what, CyberX, that's true. I forgot, I do watch his live stream in the mornings during the week, and he plays Unclean Hand probably like three or
Yeah,
four
well,
times out of the week. And, that's what I'm like, well, have we played it? That's what I'm like, yeah, it kind of get crossed.
If we haven't, I'm sorry to Unclean Hands, wherever he is. We'll play you a lot more because I am a huge fan of his. I don't know if anybody's not subscribed to him. Like Hez says, I don't know what's wrong with you because he's a great guy. So anyway, this is about the animal abuser who tries to say it's his constitutional right or something.
Oh, this guy is
What?
Yeah.
So be prepared to be upset. Yeah, if you love animals, be prepared to be upset.
Oh no.
Yeah, I wanted to reach through the screen when I saw this the first time. I wanted to reach through the screen and strangle him. He's bad.
Yeah. So here we go. Let's get this on the road.
Hey folks, welcome back. Today I'm making this video. It's 5/5/26, the day after Jimmy Coyheg went to court on something to dismiss his attorney. I'm assuming it's a notice to withdraw. You're never going to know what happened on that because the court thing up there doesn't really give you specifics. But yeah, apparently his lawyer wants out, so I don't know what happened. Jimmy never talks about his court case. He acts like it doesn't exist at all, but it does. Anyway, today we're covering a good friend of his called Rivercat Zeeks, and that's this guy. This here is Rivercat. He's from a little town up there in Arkansas. Apparently, he wants his FOIA requested free of charge. I guess he has some accusations of cruelty to animal that he has to answer for. So he's not very happy about it. They want him to pay for some of the things he's asking for because most of the stuff he's asking for has nothing to do with his case. Anyway, he called this video future McDonald's employee, which is not the case. He thinks he's going to take this guy's job and all the shit they do. Well, this guy does it. Anyway, let's go check him out.
Okay, guys, we're up here at McRae City Hall. It is Friday. We told them that we would be up here to make sure that they actually followed the law on Friday because our mayor and our entire city staff has been breaking the law in regards to public records. They've been denying public records now for over 2 years. And Monday, I filed a FOIA request here let's get this in the picture, okay? With McRae City Hall right here. Grand Street, McRae, Arkansas. Apparently we got the chief police up here. We got mayor up here. We got everybody ready to take care of this.
To be clear, he was not denied evidence. He was not denied his FOIA request. They told him that he would have to pay for some of that stuff. He said, okay. Then he went to pick it up and he said he's not going to pay for it. That's why they wouldn't give it to him. And you'll hear an officer in this video tell him that you didn't pay for the last stuff you got done. So we're not giving you this stuff until you pay for the last stuff. That's what's happening here.
So let's see if they provide my public records today or if we're going to have to call law enforcement and make things get done.
I saw this video on JC's channel. He just uploaded it today, and I didn't realize it until I went to look at it. It's a year old. This is from a year ago. Jimmy's just sitting home showing other people's video now, not making any comments or anything. Stealing their videos, First Amendment and everything. Anyway, just want to let you know that. And don't worry, buddy, the cops will be there. You don't even have to call them.
Good day, ma'am. How are you today?
Hey, you here to pick us up?
Yes, I am.
All right. Hey, I'm going to have you sign this. It's just acknowledging that you received it, okay?
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
You're welcome.
And there will be no phone call necessary to the police because he's standing right there. Isn't that amazing?
What a coincidence.
And ma'am, instead of me dating that, I'm going to request that you stamp it and give me a copy.
Okay, absolutely. I can handle that.
And Dakota, can I talk to you for a moment?
Nope.
Let me make a copy.
Yes, sir. You realize it is a felony to provide false records, correct? Sure. Sure. Do you realize that the warrant you served me with the other day when I come up and got my copy from you, that warrant was not filed? None of the paper, what you provided to, whoa, 1 second. Let me ask you something. Was the judge's signature on it? 1 second.
Yes, the judge's signature was on the warrant. What River Cat is talking about is at the very bottom of the form where it says local office use only, where the clerk and whoever else was there signed it, and the judge's signature was above that, and that's what he's calling illegal. It's so stupid. If you didn't abuse your animals, you wouldn't have got the warrant in the first place, moron. Do you ever think about that? I guess not. People who abuse animals are animals, in my opinion.
Simple question. Well, I'm not here to answer your questions. You're here to answer yours either. You do as a public servant, sir. I do not. That's where you got that all mixed up, bud. The copy that you provided to me was not filed. It did not have any of the appropriate information at the bottom that it should have. Now, you provided that false record to me as an official action of your office.
That has nothing to do with you.
A false warrant?
That's for me to sign that. That has nothing to do with you.
Okay.
I gave you a copy of your warrant. Your warrant was active, and your warrant was filed through White County Dispatch, which is an ACIC.
Okay.
And the judge's signature was on the warrant. That has nothing, the bottom of there, that has nothing to do with you.
Okay, now let me ask you a question. You guys were aware that I was going to be up here to pick all this up, correct? Pick up what? This paperwork for the FOIA that I presented to the mayor the other day. Miss Deb sat right here. Miss Deb, you remember the conversation we had the other day where you told me that they also need his packet for his officer complaint form while I'm here, ma'am. Don't let me forget that.
I'm sorry, what?
I need his packet for his officer complaint form. So this is, well,
If you want to open it.
now wait a minute. This is not my FOIA that I requested today
It is
then.
not.
Where is my FOIA?
Jack, we're not going through this again.
Yes,
You've
we are,
already
sir.
been told.
Yes, we
You've
are,
already
sir.
been told. We're not going through
We're
this
going to
again.
go through this
We're not
because
going
it
through
is
this.
Arkansas state law that
We're
you
not
guys
going
provide
through this
those
again.
records to me.
You haven't paid for what you forwarded request last time.
That
There it is right there. He wanted a bunch of officers' salaries and this and that and stuff that had absolutely nothing to do with his case. So they charge you for that, like $1 a copy or 50 cents a copy. And he refused to pay for it. That's why he hadn't gotten it. All you got to do is pay for it and he can have it. It's simple.
cannot be held
You
against me.
are not going to get anything
Sir?
else that has nothing to pertain to you. Okay? Simple.
I can't get anything to pertain to me
I
with
said
public records.
you can get something that pertains to you, but you're not for your request and everything else until you pay for what you got.
So you, the chief of police, right now, are telling me that you are going to violate Arkansas.
I'm telling you.
Whoa, let
I'm
me
telling
finish.
you.
You're going to
Don't
violate
put words
Arkansas
in my
state
mouth.
law.
Don't put words
That's
in
what
my
you're doing.
I'm
Obviously.
telling you, pay for what you already did, and you can FOIA request anything else. You want to come up and FOIA request all the body cam footage and stuff? That's going to cost you just a fair warning.
That's
okay?
fine.
So
I know you didn't count on me
So-
having
so
$1,000
when you-
bond, okay? Or didn't count on me getting out of jail
No,
with $1,000
that has nothing
bond.
to do with anything.
You think it doesn't? I told Miss Deb the other
I'm
day
not arguing with you, Jack.
that
Are you talking to the Dakota? Then we
I need to talk to Miss Deb, ma'am.
She's not talking. What's up?
She told me the other day, she called me and told me this was ready to pick up. And I told her I'd be up here today to pick this up.
Okay.
I also told her that Tuesday and Wednesday, I was extremely busy with doctor's appointments.
Okay.
Okay.
And then in this one case, I will believe that he has a shoulder injury from beating the shit out of one of his animals or something. I don't know, withholding food for him. Maybe the dog bit him or something. I don't know if it was a dog or a cow or
I
a
hope
pig
the
or a
dog bit
goat. I
him.
don't know if he lives with a goat or what. But anyway, yeah, I can believe he injured his shoulder doing something like that, allegedly.
Dakota,
Hey, you
never
pause it for a
had
minute, Ray.
physically at all.
This dude deserves everything he get if he beating his animals like that.
Yep.
He deserves
hope the dog
everything
bit
he
him.
get.
I really hope the dog bit him. I really do.
And I really hope the goat killed him. You ever been kicked by a goat? I mean, then he's talking about a warrant,
Yeah.
an unlawful warrant. If the judge signed off on it, it's not unlawful.
Exactly. And his biggest worry, his concern is he's got to pay for FOIA. Everybody has to pay. for FOIA.
Right. And they told him, you're not getting any more FOIAs until you pay for your last one. Which, maybe
It's
they
fair.
doing this now. It is fair. And I think what they should do that, because a lot of these frauditors, they take advantage of it. Because I was watching one video, the guy said, well, no, it was actually a DMA video. He had all these FOIAs that they say he haven't picked up yet. And he was wondering how come he haven't received anything. They said, because you haven't picked them up. You behind. So there's a lot of FOIA requests that he haven't picked up. I'm like, well, make them pay for it. That's
And
the waste of your time.
one thing we don't see a lot of the time is when these guys do pick this stuff up, what we don't see is them freaking out when they see everything that was denied because it's irrelevant or not accessible by the public, including salaries, names, home addresses, all that stuff. None of that is public record.
To, as public employees, they think they're entitled to that. They're not. A lot of states don't allow for that.
And you know what? I would love for, when they get down there, like David said, things they don't get, they don't get. I would love for the FOIA officer to say, well, it's just the request. That don't mean you're going to get it. Because isn't that what the frauditors like to say?
They can look up what the salary of that position in that, in that particular organization at that time and place. Like say you are an officer 1. They can look up and find the salary for officer 1, but they cannot look up individual salaries or any records of that individual or anything else. It's just not public record. It isn't. And they sure can't look up their disciplinary records.
No, they can't, even though they think they can. They can't. It's not all there for them to just peruse at their leisure. It's just not.
Personnel records are completely confidential.
Yep.
And one last thing before you start the video. If they get these FOIA requests, and let's just say if they do find something that's corrupt, do you actually think they're going to do something about it? Or do they even think they look into it?
No.
They probably couldn't even tell you.
They get. You know how many of these frauditors probably accidentally stumbled upon something, but they don't even know it because they don't pick up their FOIA request or they don't read it when they do pick it up.
Because it's just
probably a bunch, yeah.
Yeah, it's probably a bunch. And you know what? I can honestly say Audit them probably have found something, but he too stupid to realize that he did.
Yeah.
Well, and for everybody who's listening who seems to think we support the cops blindly, we don't. Nobody supports a bad cop.
No. I've always said there's no room for bad apples.
Bad cops are very, very few and far between. They really are. Now, you may not like the way they enforce the law. You may not like the fact that they're going to enforce the law, whether you like it or not. I mean, and they may not kiss your butt the way you like them to, but that does not mean that they are bad cops.
Right.
No. But
And you're right.
Law enforcement is one area where there is no room for bad apples. No.
Exactly. And you're right, Harvey Star. It's all a flex because it's just about, if I feel like this, tell them I need to fill this out or I need a FOIA request for this, FOIA request for that. It's just power. Think so. Well, you're the government employee. You work for me. This is what I need for you to do. That's all what it is.
Yeah. Anyway, back to the video.
I just had to get that out.
That's fine. You're right about it. I mean,
End of rant.
What's up?
Not at all, right? Is that correct or not?
What the point is?
You do not have problems out of me, except when you guys do not follow the law.
Okay.
Except when you don't do everything I say when I say it.
You come down and serve that warrant on me, which was not filed according to the paperwork which I received. Okay, like you said, it is a felony to provide false records. You understand that?
That's not false.
Now, you guys knew I had those doctor's appointments with you. You know I'm not going to run from you.
I didn't know you.
Well, all the office personnel certainly did, and we elaborated on that last night at length.
That has nothing to do with me.
Well, listen to me. The affidavit that you presented to your prosecuting attorney was right at the break of not even being enforceable because statute of limitations was out on it, correct?
Statute of limitations wasn't out on it.
Oh, it wasn't?
That warrant was filed on April 4th.
April 4th. Okay. But it was an invalid warrant. You realize, sir, that if you had done any investigation,
if you feel that it is invalid, then you need to come to the court.
Oh, we're gonna talk about all that.
The judge signs it.
I understand that.
So The prosecutor is the one who says whether or not to press charges.
Okay.
And the judge says whether or not there's enough evidence or whatever to this crime that's been committed
Right.
to issue a warrant for your arrest.
Of course.
Okay, so
Now,
what does that have to do with an invalid warrant?
When the chief of police destroys every one of his arguments, one after another, he just says, well, yeah, okay, and he moves on. So I don't know what he's arguing about now. I have no idea.
Not only is the warrant invalid, the information on the affidavit is provably false. If you stand on my porch, as Charles filled out on that affidavit, you cannot even see his house unless you walk all the way to the back corner. You can see a little sliver all the way down to Grand Street, okay?
That's between you
Now,
and the court.
I explained to you the other day that you could not criminalize a constitutionally protected activity.
And you also cannot take the Constitution and make an illegal act legal. I don't care how you try to do it, you can't do it. You just don't get it, do you? You're dumb.
Correct? And you agreed with that.
Jack,
now, what you have done
Jack,
here
if you
is
make
to
a difference,
attempt
why don't you run for mayor? You can make all the difference in the world.
You would want me
You
to
can't because you're a convicted felon.
That's right, I am. But I have reformed myself. But see, you don't give a shit because you're a piece of shit.
And here we have another individual that wakes up every morning mad at the world for the mistakes that he himself has made. Like the cop said, you're a convicted felon. And you just come down here. He goes down there at least twice a week to give him a hard time. And he's been doing it for months. But I'm going to show you after this what he does now with his channel. It's incredible.
And guys, FYI, you close these shades for me, they better never be open again, because the moment they are, everybody's done. Thank you.
Have a good day.
That's a threat.
She did not ask you if that was correct. She asked you if that was a threat, which is exactly what it sounded like.
No,
they cannot ever open those shades again after they have closed them to me. Okay, we're going to find out. Now I'm following. Okay, you're already named in the federal litigation. You're already named in the federal litigation. You have a good day, asshole, piece of shit. Yeah. Now, they have failed to provide my information as required by law. My next call is to White County. I'm going to make that call. I don't have everything with me. It's recorded right now, but we're going to make that call and request officer assistance.
And of course, I had to go to his page and see what he's been doing for the last few months. Let's take a look. It would appear since his little deal there didn't make the cut and nobody was watching him, he decided to be an online preacher, I guess. Yeah, that's not working out for him either. This guy's just a Looney Tunes. Anyway, good friend of JC News Now. Good luck to him. So anyway, thanks for stopping by. Hope you enjoyed the
Wow.
Unclean Hands. You know what? Online YouTube preacher with a mouth like that.
Mm-hmm. And you know how you can always tell when these guys have given up and lost is when they start insulting them.
Yeah.
That's all that they have.
Oh yeah.
I mean, with a mouth like that, I'm surprised he probably can even keep a congregation or anybody that tunes in to listen to him preach in air quotation. I mean, David, you're a preacher or a minister, aren't you? You wouldn't use bad language like that, would you?
No, I wouldn't. But then, don't get me started. A lot of those people don't seem to understand that when they do that sort of thing, they mess up the witness for everybody. And they don't. I mean, a lot of those guys. Let me be quiet. I'm going to say things I shouldn't say. But it's just, I don't get those guys. I really don't.
And the last thing that he said, yes, that sounded like a threat. That was a threat to that lady. And then when you ask them, is that a threat? They could no, it wasn't a threat. I'm like, because you're serious. You know what? If it wasn't, they take it as a threat.
Yeah, they need to read Psalm 90:12. Life is too short, and that's a big responsibility. It really is.
Abusing his animals and beating his animals, what he's accused of, I hope he get it at the end of it. But yeah, Oh, we have Tiny. What's going on with Tiny?
We're gonna take
Hi,
a
Tiny.
little tiny break here and see what he's up to.
It's time for Tiny. It's Tiny time. It's time for Tiny. It's Tiny time.
That's cute.
It is. Hold on, we don't have sound. All right, there we go.
Just chilling. Oh, I gotta change position. I'm just chilling on the front porch, enjoying the sun. So, just want to wish all of you fur baby mamas and anyone else that's a mama, wish y'all a happy Mother's Day. Oh, okay, what's going on? Oh, got shook again. Anyway, sorry about that. Had a yawn. Anyway, we're all doing good. So happy Mother's Day for tomorrow. And don't forget to check out Ray Ray today. She's going live. I think Mama knows what time, but I'm not sure.
Hey, everybody. Tiny Chi here. Just want to wish every mother out there a happy Mother's Day. And be safe. Celebrate. Enjoy your mom while you can. So, love yous. Check out Ray today. I think it's at 6:30 or 5:30. And have fun out there. Love yous. Tiny out.
Exactly what Tiny said. Enjoy your mothers while you can on Mother's Day and every day. I miss my mother. My mother's no longer here. I lost her at the age of 14. So if you still have your mother here, appreciate it.
Oh, yes. I lost mine 26 years ago. And everyone, I've heard people say, oh, well, it gets easier with time.
No.
No.
No,
I
it
lost my
doesn't.
mother 32 years ago.
Oh.
And I wish I could remember what she sounded like.
Yeah, I hear you, Ray.
Yeah, me too.
My dad's been gone 18 years this year. And, it's like that one song, you don't know what you got till it's gone.
It's gone, yeah.
Right.
My adopted mom's been gone for 43 years, and then about 7 or 8 years ago, I met my birth mother. So I have another mom, so it's kind of a blessing.
Oh, wow.
I also want to wish a happy Mother's Day to anybody who's a stepmother. They kind of get forgotten on Mother's Day as well. I'm a stepmother to 5 children. They're not children anymore. They're grown, but, I haven't ever been told Happy Mother's Day on Mother's Day. But that's okay. They have a mom, but, it's still stepmothers and stepfathers play an important role in those kids' lives, as an extra adult, just to be there and guide them, and not to be a mother, but to be another adult for them, another person that can help influence their lives a little bit, So make sure you recognize your stepmother if you have one, if you get along with her, they do love you.
Yes.
Yeah. I'm like the stepmother's come where your mom is not there and she's not around. I'm not saying, everybody, I'm just saying, I'm speaking for experience. I know my mother wasn't a perfect mother, but
no mother, no parent is perfect. Okay.
I'm just human. To say that.
They're human. They make mistakes. Just think about like any of us here who have kids or have stepkids, the mistakes that you wish you could go back and correct, because you're human. We don't realize that as kids or teenagers, but when you're an adult, you can look at it from a different perspective.
Exactly.
Right.
Well, my son, he is in a community home in another town, and I had no choice, and, every time I get to see him is so refreshing, because Well, I know I'll be getting a call from him tomorrow on Mother's Day. And the funny part is on Father's Day, I'll get a call. He'll wish me happy Father's Day.
Yeah, because you played both roles, you know.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's why I spend
See,
Mother's Day with my sister, because she's not only an excellent mother, but we like to sit and just reminisce about our own mom and the things we used to do with her on Mother's Day. And we kind of turn it into a fun day. So we're not
Right.
sitting around sad or, you know, upset. So
and and that's what really bothers me, especially when you got these young kids today. I guess if they don't get what they want from their mother, whatever, they start treating them any kind of way, start talking to them any kind of way.
yeah.
I'm like, how could you talk to and do your mother, like that? I'm like, this is the lady that carried you for 9 months. She didn't have to do it, but she did it. She carried you
Exactly.
for 9 months. She
It's
brought
not
you in this
just
world.
that. It's not just that. Mothers give so much of themselves to their children to make sure
Right.
that they have what they need, that they're loved, cared for, you know, have things, go to school, get help with school. Everything a mother does is just putting herself into her children.
Right. It's nothing like they say. It's nothing like a mother's love. And I can honestly say
Yeah.
I'm in my mid-40s and I miss my mother. I miss that. My mother
You
passed
never,
away. My mother
yeah,
passed away a week and a half before Christmas in 1995. And that hurts. That really hurt. I did not enjoy Christmas at all that year after that,
Right.
because I miss her. I miss my mother still to this
there's
day.
still things that I think, oh, this is happening, and I have to talk to my mom. But then I remember, even 32 years later, I have to remember that I can't call her, because it's always your first thought, call your mom, you know,
Yeah, always
and
call your mother.
you can't. And that hits you like a ton of bricks each time.
You know, the bad part, and I'm sure you can identify with this, Ray. My mom, like I said, she'll be gone 26 years in September. And she had the exact same health problems that I'm having right now. And there are times I'm like, God, I wish I could see her just one more time.
Get the advice that you need, the love you need, the caring you need, the support you need.
I'm
'Cause
sorry for getting misty, but
all my health problems are mimicking my father's.
oh no.
Yeah, and he passed away in 2012.
Well,
So
my mom passed in 2000. My dad passed in 2008.
my mom passed in 1994. My
Oh,
dad in
wow.
2012. Yeah. I was only 20 years old when she died. So we
It
all
was
had lost
hard.
our parents pretty young, and you have to go through all of your adult life without any guidance. Like, I don't know what I'm doing. Who told me I could be an adult? My mom didn't tell me I could be an adult.
Right.
So
I was a freshman in high school when I lost my mom, and it was hard. That was hard.
Yeah. That's right. When you start needing your parents the most, those years, those teenage years. Oh my
Yeah.
God.
Well, I
Like,
was very fortunate that my dad lived to be in his into his 90s.
Yeah. When I think about like some of the rotten things I said to her because I was a teenager, you know, like just being a teenager, I wish I could take them back, you know.
Yeah.
Just tell her
I know.
one more time, I love her, you know.
But I'm sure they understood too, because they had the experience that we now have, but we didn't have then.
But I hate to put a damp on this, but we got one more video, and I think this is the most vilest frauditor ever.
But it's like a synopsis of a bunch of his videos, you know. It's like so you
the
know,
most vile frauditor ever. That's really saying something. Who is it?
I have to say, for me, it's probably Georgia Transparency above him, but only by a little.
Yeah. Okay, I can see that.
And this video come to you from Lord Pele.
Yeah, this is from Lord. I'm probably murdering his name, Lord Pele.
No, that's right. Pele is right.
Pele.
It's
Okay.
from the same, that's from the same Latin word from which you get pelican. I believe it's royalty or king or something like that. I have to look. I can't remember what it means.
I mean,
Yeah. Well, anyway, Lord. I don't know if you guys subscribe to Lord Pele, but you should, because he does really good videos. He doesn't seem to put out videos very often, but when he does, you get videos of this quality. And this is a really good video synopsis of.
Oh, I'm sorry. The word means to drive or strike or project or to hit, to be aggressive is what it means.
Oh, I thought he was a pelican. I don't know, because his
that's
picture
where
on the chat was a pelican.
That's where pelican comes from, because they were very, pelicans are very determined birds.
Because I know Lucid Dream was an owl, but hey.
Just because she was wise. All right, let's get going with this.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. In today's video, I might just title Frauditor Gets Trespassed from the State of Florida because, oh boy. But before we get into it, please do me a quick favor. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't done that already. And as always, I want to thank all my channel members. If you're not a channel member, you should probably become one. And if you want to donate to support to the channel, you can do so at buymeacoffee.com. There'll be a link down below in the description box. Now, who is this frauditor we speak of? Well, it's none other than Press NH Now. I really think he's going through some kind of manic episode or something. Now, it's a rainy day down here in the bayou, and I was scrolling through Reddit and ended up coming across this. And this isn't the Frauditor subreddit that a lot of you are familiar with. This is actually the Pensacola subreddit. It's where people who live in Pensacola go to talk about things that are going on around the city. And apparently this is one of them. This grifter has brought so much attention upon himself in the state of Florida. I mean, at this point, everyone is aware of him, his shenanigans to make a quick dollar to pay for his legal fees. We'll get to that in a second. But real quick, let's just take a real quick look at all the damage Hurricane Press NH Now has done.
I'd appreciate it if you backed up.
I'm going over this way.
Yeah, you better go that way. Go away from me, dude. $100 for the church, donation.
How's it going? I recognize you from First and Second Amendment.
Yes, I can. Who the f are you to tell me what to do? Shut the f up. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Make me, bud. I could escalate it.
Face right now.
Why? What are you gonna do? Get back in your vehicle.
No.
Driving on somebody's friggin' lawn. Look at that. What are you doing, dude? You just you. This is public property. You don't f***ing tell me what to do.
That is your problem.
I didn't say I had one.
What are you doing?
It's quite obvious, isn't it?
I've got somebody walking around with a camera.
Yeah.
My natural instinct as a human to be like, hey, man, what are you doing?
No, I don't live in Freeport. Where do you live? You have a lot of questions.
So do you?
Yeah. Don't get too close, buddy. Don't get too close. I'll spray you. Yeah, she just did the same thing, man.
I took a picture of them.
Yeah.
You're not going to curse us.
I just did. I just did, and I'll do it again. Now, f off. Speaking tongue, gibberish. Look at this witch.
Craziness. Absolute insanity. Now, remember, he's in Florida because he's on the run. Well, kinda. He's hiding from his baby mama. Remember, he was arrested for domestic abuse against her. And when he got out, he's, of course, on probation. So in order to keep frauditing to make money to pay for his legal fees, he decided he was going to run off to Florida. Why? Who knows? Maybe he has a friend there. Who cares? Now, his baby mama definitely kept receipts, as we talked about before, and as we have seen. she started her own channel. She leaked videos of him crying, screaming like a baby, him abusing her, him reaching out, trying to contact her on Snapchat when he wasn't supposed to have any contact with her at all, which probably ended up leading him into jail. And I'm pretty sure all those legal fees, court fees are stacking up. And we all know he's not going to get a real job, so he has to keep frauditing. We know he's going to do anything to stay out of jail. So he's going to push where he knows he can push, and then, you know, still make it seem like he's winning in these videos somehow, some way, or try to make it seem like he's the victim and try to actually get a lawsuit out of one of these videos. I mean, just check out this video right here where he claims this officer assaulted him.
I can videotape anything I see out here. I can do whatever I want out here.
No, you can't.
I don't need to talk to you. Goodbye.
Yes, you do.
You too.
Oh, that's not good enough. Yeah, I knew it. I knew he was going to turn around. I knew he was going to turn around. That wasn't good enough. No. A cop finally showed up. He needs more altercation. He needs more for his video. Knew he wasn't going to call it quits there. He's going to go up to her and he's going to push her. He's going to see how far he can push.
What's your name and badge number?
I never understood this. I never get this. Like, what? You know, we could do this, right? You know, we can look this up. We see clearly on her uniform, on her vehicle, we're going to be able to see the information we need. We can Google this. Don't need your help. Not everyone is as slow as you, press. Just so you know, maybe you could save yourself a little bit of time in editing.
I can't hear you. What's your name? Panozzo? How do you spell that? Thank you. You get a business card? Okay. I still don't want to talk to you.
Okay, I'm just curious, like, why your videos.
It's none of your business.
Okay. I mean, you're allowed to be on the road.
Yeah, I know where I'm allowed and where I'm not allowed to. I think they need to understand that better than I do.
Okay. Well, they also don't want you on the property.
I'm not on the property.
I didn't say you were. I said they don't want you on the property.
Nobody told me otherwise.
I'm telling you now, so if you go on that property, you're going to get trespassed. You better stay on the side of the road.
Well, why don't you get it over with and just trespass me now then?
Okay, real quick. I never understood why frauditors never saw. Okay, sorry. Let's backtrack a little bit. This is some kind of church or something. I'm not sure what kind of religion it is or anything, but I never understood the irony of frauditors throwing a fit about how their First Amendment is being abused or whatever. But then they go and turn around and they audit or try to audit a church or harass the people of the church and pretend like freedom of a religion and freedom to practice that religion isn't part of the amendments as well. I mean, the irony there, how I don't get it. Maybe it just goes to show and prove how much they don't actually care about the First Amendment. They just care about their video. As if we need any more proof of
I don't
that.
have to be on the property to be trespassed.
Yeah, you do. Want to look at the law? Okay, perfect.
Thank you. It's none of your business. I'm trespass, right? Verbal trespass.
In order for me to trespass.
No, that's bullshit. Call the supervisor if you have a problem with it. You're not getting my ID either.
Can you pause it for a minute, Ray?
Shut the f up.
You do know this. You didn't hear about this officer, right?
That she had to go on administrative leave.
Yeah. Did you hear?
She got cleared. She's fine. She didn't. Nothing
Yeah,
happened to her.
yeah. She had to go just because of this video. They put her on administration leave. You know. But yeah, they looked into this. To me, I think that was kind of a waste of time. That's
Yeah,
just
but
my
they
thought, my
probably,
opinion.
because the video's out there, right? They probably said, all right, let's do this by the book. Sit down, take reports, answer the phone for a few days. We'll investigate, and then you go back on the
Well,
street.
this deputy got put on suspension, or at least got put on a desk
She
for
got
about
put
a
on
week because of this.
desk duty, and then she
Yeah.
was cleared. Nothing happened to her.
Right, and which
At
was
all.
ridiculous. I don't know
Yeah.
why she got put on desk duty in the first place.
Because they probably wanted to go by the book, because this got put, he put this video up. So they're like, we need to make sure that we have record of going by the book with this, because they threaten lawsuits all the time. Hey, Flat Derp. Thanks for stopping in our
Flat
little
Derp in the
live
house.
stream. Thanks for stopping in our little live stream. I'm like very honored. Wow.
I mean, we got the big names coming through tonight. Flat Derp is here.
I know.
You know, Flat
I'm
Derp.
very honored.
If Flat Derp, is in your chat. I
Wow,
mean,
Flat Derp,
we
how you
made
doing,
we made it big. If Flat Derp is here,
Well, I'm glad Flat Derp is back. That guy puts out some of the best stuff around.
Yes,
you know,
he does.
you know what? Next Sunday when we have our Frauditor Sunday, we have to play a Flat Derp video. We got to. We got to put it out there.
Yeah,
we haven't played a
we
Flat Derp
definitely
video in
will.
a while. We have to.
In a while, so we
Flat
will.
Derp,
Yeah.
I'm glad you're feeling better too.
Yes. Hope
And hopefully,
everything's working out.
we would like to invite Flat Derp if you ever want to come on panel with us. He's always welcome.
I am a channel member. Yes, you are correct. I'm a channel member. Yes, of course. Anything.
And again,
I love your channel.
And again, Flat Derp, I have to say,
fangirling out here.
And Flat Derp, I have to say, that DMA video, genius. I love that.
Oh my God.
You and Frauditor Comedy Show did a very good job on those videos. Very, very good job on DMA videos. I loved it.
Yes, I loved it too. I'm fangirling out right now. I don't even know what to say.
I know Flat Derp is in our chat. I'm a huge fan of Flat Derp.
Yeah, you're right. He is too easy. He sets himself up for, even if I wanted to make a video, which I don't do because editing is not my thing, I could probably throw together a video making fun of that guy. He leaves the door open, like, please make fun of me.
Right. So Ray,
please abuse me.
Yeah, I secretly get off to this. I really need you guys to make fun of me. Like he said.
So Ray, we have to make it our main thing next Sunday. We have to play a Flat Derp video.
We will do so. Yes, definitely. Oh, I'm so fangirling out right now. I don't even know what to say.
Press NH now. If anyone is ever the natural person that says, please make fun of me because I'm a complete solipsistic jackass, that's the guy.
Yeah.
You know what?
Solipsistic means self-centered. Sorry.
My question is, why is he? I think Lord Pele probably answered the question why he's here in Florida. But my question is, he done frauded so much in New England that he can't fraud anywhere else up there. They know him.
I'm sure most of them know him. Yeah, I mean that he's got to have a reputation.
All right. Anyway, well, let's get back to the video. How about it?
I know Flat Derp is in the chat. Love Flat Derp.
And girling out. I don't even know what to say.
Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth. Shut your mouth.
Oh, I also wanted to point out one more thing about Pizza Face here. Do you hear the difference in how he talks? My accent?
I know she got that Wisconsin accent. I'm just waiting for her to go. I told you so.
I'm not
Chicago,
from Wisconsin. I'm from Chicago. Yeah.
They're Chicago. We're the home of Dub Bears.
Okay. All right.
I know we all love her accent. We all do.
I was wanting to point out the difference in how he speaks to women versus men.
Yeah, he really does. He has got a real problem.
Yeah.
With women.
It's like he has this deep hatred of any female. Doesn't matter.
Well, if he
probably walks around calling them females too.
if you saw any of the stuff that you know, those videos that his ex-girlfriend released.
Shut your mouth. Are you gonna do something to me?
This officer better be careful. He's
Come on.
we all know he's not afraid to hit women, right? We already know that. She better be careful.
Yeah, I'm
Sorry, my mouse.
Are you
is
so
like-
scared? Go.
All right, sorry about that. I don't know what happened. My mouse stopped working. I had to go to my laptop mouse.
Yeah, and you know what? One thing, what he just pointed out, what he just said, he isn't afraid to hit women because his ex-girlfriend done said he'd have put hands on her.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Well, if you look at the way he treats her in those videos, it's just shocking. I mean, the guy is just an idiot.
He's just a coward. Because if for a man to put his hands on a woman, you're a coward. You're just a plain out coward. That's all you is.
Yeah.
He won't buck up to a guy like that, but he'll show. But I'm sorry, I'm country and old school. If I used the word buck up, if he gonna buck up to a girl like that, but he won't do that to a guy, he's a coward.
No, you can hear the absolute disdain in his voice because she's a woman. You know, he would not be speaking to a male like that.
No, you're right.
I don't know now. Some of these female officers is, you know, can be tougher than some of these male officers. Have you if you want to see one, for instance, you need to watch the Arkansas State Highway Patrol.
Yes.
This one lady,
Anyway,
let's just say she's 6 feet tall, but she don't play around.
Yeah.
Drive away, dude.
Who said I'm scared?
Yeah.
You're the one that's recording everything.
Yeah. Well, you are too, right? You got your body cam on? When the f- were you gonna tell me that?
I don't have to.
Oh, you don't? No. No, that's nice.
You want to show me the law that says that?
No, it's probably in your policy though.
It is.
It is, right?
I don't gotta tell you.
Okay. You have a nice little attitude on you, huh?
You do too, little man.
Yeah. Little man, huh? Yeah. Take all that.
We know he doesn't like being called that. His baby mama called him that, and he threatened to, end her.
The truth hurts, doesn't it?
I bet you I could take you on though. Shut the f- up.
Definitely
Exactly.
has
Take it
some
all
kind
off.
of
Take it
Napoleon.
all off.
He definitely has some kind of Napoleon complex.
Take it all off. You ain't without that badge and gun and f***ing taser, bitch. And then you'll call back up your little gang to f***ing gang up on me. So don't f***ing sit here and act tough.
See, now he's actually threatening to he's asking to fight her. Like, he's not even hiding the fact that he's okay with hitting women, putting his hands on women. He's maybe he is a little man. Maybe maybe he really is a little man, to where he thinks in his head, since he's this little man, it equals to him it being okay for him to hit women, touch women, to threaten women, to harass women.
Shut up. Yeah, you do. No, with that on, you don't. Yeah. Yeah. Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? Are you threatening me? You want to escalate this? You want to escalate this? You want to escalate it? Oh, yeah, I could escalate it. Why? What are you going to do? Get back in your fucking vehicle.
No.
Get back in your vehicle,
Stop
bitch.
circling me.
Shut the fuck up.
This is harassment. This is harassment. He's harassing this officer. That's what this is. Circling around her like he's some kind of shark, like circling prey. It's harassment, guys.
I'm using your tactics against you.
Stop.
Don't call your supervisor right now.
Hell no.
Call your supervisor right now.
I mean, she deserves a round of applause for standing her ground on this guy. I mean, she does. But hold up. Is that a cigarette? That's a cigarette. Look, what kind of trash do you have to be smoking a cigarette, casually smoking a cigarette while you're performing an audit or whatever you want to call it? This, I can't make this stuff up, guys. You really can't.
Yeah, bitch. Don't touch me. Don't. You just assaulted me. Just.
Listen to how scared he sounds now. Sounds terrified now, but just a few minutes ago, he was telling her to take off her badge so he could fight her. Now he sounds pretty terrified.
Q, call the supervisor right now. You just assaulted me. You just assaulted me. You just Q. This is public property. You don't tell me what to do.
Yes, she does.
Go back in your vehicle. Go detail. Go off. It's a First Amendment protected activity.
I didn't say you couldn't.
Then get the out of here.
This is my detail.
No, you just assaulted me. Now call your supervisor. Call your supervisor right now. I'm demanding supervisor right now. You just assaulted me. You just put your hands on me. That's excessive force.
If you want a supervisor so bad, call them yourself. Call them yourself. I know it sounds silly. Call 911 on 911, but call them yourself. If you feel like you were really assaulted, if you feel like you're in harm's way, if you feel like you aren't bringing this on yourself, call them.
Supervisor on here now. Now. No.
Do
what you're fucking told, servant.
No.
You.
And of course he thinks he's in charge of anything. This dude's not even in control of his own life. What makes him think he's in control of this situation? He can't even control his home life. I mean, his baby mama is basically running him through the mill right now.
You
gonna do?
You circle me, you're gonna get it again.
Hell yeah? You're gonna touch me again?
Yeah.
Go ahead, get out of the roadway. Get out of the roadway.
Says the one.
Yeah, says the one with all the gadgets on them to protect them, right?
I'll use them if I have to.
I know you will.
These babies don't lie.
Oh, I'm sure they don't. With your fucking gang tattoos. You know how to stop this? You know how to stop this? Get back in your fucking vehicle.
Hell no. I ain't
Oh
doing
yeah.
what you're gonna tell me.
Oh, you escalated it. Now we're gonna play. Yeah, you haven't met somebody like me, have you?
I have plenty of. I met plenty of people.
I know. Oh, you're gonna call me names now, huh? You scared? You scared? Call backup. Oh,
Again, this is harassment.
I need backup.
Stop, sir.
You don't touch me. Don't touch me. I dare you to. Go ahead. Get out of the roadway. You're blocking the road. Blocking the driveway. Oh man, I flew a long way to meet like you.
Perfect.
Got her.
Got him! Got him!
Circling me again?
Don't touch me.
Did I touch you?
I dare you to. Go ahead. I'm not scared of you either.
Did I say you?
You seem pretty damn scared to me. You seem pretty scared to me.
Oh, you're gonna tase me? You're gonna spray me? You're gonna shoot me? Huh? With all that, dude, you're nothing. Yeah, you're gonna come up on me now, huh? You're gonna come up on me now, huh? I'm not gonna touch you, scared little fucking piggy.
Okay.
Get your backup. Call the supervisor. I demanded one.
I don't gotta call.
Go ahead. I'll call 911.
Okay, call 911.
I will.
That's totally, you're right.
I know
Go
it
ahead,
is.
Call right now.
I don't
Call
do
right
what
now.
you tell me to.
Okay then. I got documents in there. You can't be recorded.
Go cover them. Back in your vehicle like I told you the first time.
Once you get away.
Yeah.
from
Get
here,
away from where?
From my vehicle.
You, dude. Have a little professionalism. You swearing at me?
All that heavy breathing, guys. Maybe he should quit smoking. Maybe he should quit smoking. He smokes so much that he feels like it's necessary to smoke during this altercation.
Hey, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that in your policy too?
I match energy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Go ahead. Let's match it.
Come on.
Let's match it. Don't touch me.
Did I touch you?
Oh, you're pushing me into the road though.
I didn't. I'm pushing your car.
Shut up.
Get the back.
Don't touch me.
Get the back.
Go ahead. Touch me.
Get the
touch
back.
me. Touch me. Yeah, I know. You ain't gonna do it. That's why you're on detail. That's why you're not even on the road. Is this your punishment? Yeah, overtime. Good.
Protect the people like you.
Oh, really? That's really nice words. Complaints are gonna go through the roof. I can't wait till you get the phone calls.
I got them back here. Just have them come back.
Yeah, have them come back here. Call the supervisor while you're at it. I'm not done with you. I just started.
You guys tell me, do you think he was assaulted? Do you consider that assault? I think his feelings were just hurt. Maybe that's what was assaulted. I honestly think he's just a big old kitten. And if that last clip didn't prove to you how big of a kitten he actually is, maybe this one will.
Yeah, I completed it. It's done.
Okay, that's all you had to do. So they'll let you know whether you're gonna.
See, they're like puppies.
I appreciate it. You know, record me, please.
Yeah, we've already gone through this, man. I'm pretty sure.
I'm not. I don't got nothing to do with that.
Yeah, but I'm in a public area, man. So
I don't care about that.
Well, I don't really care about what you care about.
You care about your phone?
Oh yeah, he definitely cares about his phone. That's his livelihood. That's the only way he can make money because he's never going to get a real job. He has no phone. He can't make no videos for YouTube. He can't make videos for YouTube. His followers who are somehow okay with supporting a wife beater won't be able to donate money to him anymore.
You care about you? Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Are you threatening me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Act on that threat.
You want to step outside, bro?
I'm in here.
Come on, bro. Let's go outside.
I'm busy.
Yeah. Let's step outside. You giving them a hard time? Come on, let's go outside.
Don't you mind your business? Go about it.
My business.
Yeah, go about your
I just made
business.
my business. What you want to do?
Go about your business, dude.
What you want to do?
Go about your business.
What you want to do?
Call the police if you're so worried
I
about
don't
it.
need the police.
Me neither. You saw how I handled them, right?
What?
What?
Scary?
Go about your day.
Up to him?
Go about your day.
Man, look.
Exactly. Most people don't.
Bro, listen, you ain't talking to me like that. I'll slap you.
The other one came over to
I'll
me.
slap you.
Go
down,
ahead, bro. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Scary.
Yeah, I know. Scared. Walking away, right? Don't come up in my fucking face, dude.
What you gonna do about it?
Don't do that
Step
again.
outside.
Don't do that again.
I ain't gonna do you in front of these children.
Oh, I know you won't. You won't do anything at all.
You won't come outside.
Won't you mind your fucking business?
Won't come
You're
outside.
causing a disturbance is what you're doing.
Come outside.
You're causing a disturbance.
Go police.
You're causing a disturbance. Yeah. Best thing you could do is walk away, buddy.
The only time he ever wants to pretend like he's a tough guy is when someone's back is turned towards him.
Bro, don't be talking slick when I'm walking away, dog.
Exactly why you're walking away.
What's up, bro?
Bro,
What's up?
go ahead.
What's up?
Go ahead.
What's up?
Go
A
ahead.
chair? You can
Oh
move
yeah.
me?
Go ahead.
Bro, I'll flatten your
Go ahead,
I did 15 years.
Bro, go ahead. You want to go back?
I don't
Put
mind.
a fucking hand on
I don't
me.
mind.
Go ahead.
I don't mind with your
Go ahead.
Wait, can you pause
Go
it real
ahead.
quick? Can you
Go
pause
ahead.
it? I don't think he want to mess with this guy. This dude has face tattoos.
He's only tough because
Like
he has
he
the
said,
camera.
Right.
He's only tough 'cause he has the
Even, he's the only tough when he got the camera. This dude just said he did 15 years. You want to mess with this is somebody who probably don't care about going back to jail. And you know, I think press any now don't want this. Like they say in the hood, don't
Yeah,
want
but
this smoke.
he's got a camera, so he's like, I'm protected because he hits me. I have proof, and I'll just throw him in jail. I'll use the same cops
Yeah,
that
but
I call piggies and circle in the street. I'll go running to them because this guy hit me.
yeah, but they also look. But could they also say that he was the instigator?
Yeah, it's causation, you know. Right? Exactly, Tim. Put money on his books. Flatten him. Flatten
Exactly.
him.
I mean, you know, soon as I seen this dude up close, face tattoos, I'm like, yeah. Before he even said 15 years, oh, this dude did time. I'm like, you want to mess with this dude?
Yeah, he does because he's got the camera. They think that protects them from everything. That's the
They
only
think
reason
it's a
he's got a
shield.
big mouth. Yeah, he's got a big
Well,
mouth.
where are they? Aren't they in a like the probation office? Isn't he showing up for his probation officer?
Yeah,
His
I think
parole
so.
officer?
But you know, some of these people, they don't care if they have a camera or not. They
Yeah,
still gonna, you know.
it's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. Anyway, let's
I'm
get
like, a
this
camera
is
is
a long video.
yeah.
I want to see what happens with this guy because I didn't see this one. Did anybody see this one?
No, I never seen this one.
Right? I didn't either.
I haven't.
Go ahead.
Bro, don't walk up on me.
Bro, you walked up
Don't
on
walk
me. Go ahead.
Don't walk up on
Go
me,
ahead.
dog.
You want to go back to jail? Mind your fucking business. Just walk away, bro. That's it. Just mind your business.
Yeah,
It's
look at the
simple.
ground. Look at the ground.
Go ahead.
Look
I'm not
at the
scared of
ground.
you. I'm not scared of you, bro. I'm not scared of you.
Oh, yeah, you is.
No, I'm not
That's
scared.
phone, bro.
I know. No, you're the one who came up to me. I was here before you.
Yeah, I know that.
Yeah, exactly my point.
You need to go. You need to go. Why
Look-
what you getting paid?
Look
for
who's
this
leaving.
stuff, bro? Why are you bothering them?
Bro, shut up. Mind your business, dude. Just walk away, man.
Like I just said, I just hated my business.
Just walk away.
You ain't talking about it.
But I also didn't do what you told me to do.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because you got a phone in your hand, bro.
I got a phone in my hand. I've been doing this since I've been here. You didn't have a problem before. See how people act up? See how people act up after the police leave? You could have just look. You heard everything that was going on in here prior to, man. Just go with the flow.
Yeah, and you bothering them.
I didn't.
Phone, bro.
You have no idea, obviously, what they're doing. They're not in compliance with HIPAA laws, okay? I was trying to protect your information from getting out there to people that shouldn't have it.
That lady has helped me with everything that I needed to get help
Until somebody steals your identity.
Bro.
And then what? Because your social security card, hold on. Just listen. You want to hear me out? You want to have a respectful dialogue?
Let's step outside, dog.
We don't need to step outside because I'm doing my business in here.
There's children right there.
It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. We're in a public area. We can lower our voice. Let's start with that.
Okay, well, let's talk
I'm not stepping outside for you. And it's not because I don't want to fight you either. Because that's not my goal.
I'm talking about talking. Come on.
No, we're not talking about talking. I'm not going to step to your level either. So just leave me alone. Let me go about my business. I am being an adult. I'm being an adult, and I'm trying to explain it to you, but you still have no idea what you're talking about. And you didn't even give me. You don't even deserve an explanation at this point. The way you just acted.
So explain it outside.
So please do not interact with our customers.
Mind your business, because he's the one who got up in my. Okay, so don't. No.
Oh, wow. Did you guys hear that tone change? He definitely feels more comfortable talking to women a certain way than he does that man.
I'm not.
You do not have the right to
Mind your
yell.
business. I have a right to free speech.
Yes, you do. You
Okay,
do
so
not have the
mind your
right to
business and go
yell.
back to your business.
You do not have the right to yell.
I'm gonna.
This is a public place, just like you stated.
Oh.
You may record,
Mhm.
but do not interact with.
Oh, I
others.
thought I couldn't. What happened, supervisor?
Sir,
What happened?
that is all I have to say.
Yeah.
Do not interact with others.
Okay. Well, then tell them not to interact with me. Works both ways, doesn't it?
Dude, you sit here recording people. I just asked you politely, could you not record me?
And I said no. I'm not going to put my rights
Do you not know
aside.
that's against the law to record?
No, it's not. See, another thing you don't understand. I'm going to try to lower. I'm going to try to lower my voice.
You're not a police officer.
They're under investigation. Do you even know that?
Yes, I do know.
All
that.
right. So I'm doing the
I do
same.
that.
I'm doing the same
And so are
thing.
you.
I'm under investigation from who?
The police.
I am.
They just made that clear.
Oh, really? That's
they not?
hilarious. That's why they left. I'm still here. But they called in a disturbance on my half, right? Come on, man. You have no idea what you're talking about,
Yeah, I
dude.
do.
I didn't get up into anybody's business. He got up into mine.
You ain't got a job or nothing, bro?
This is my job,
You need
man.
a job?
I'm done with you.
This is your job. What do you get paid for this?
I'm done with you, man.
Facebook?
I'm done with you, bro. Done with you, man. I'm not going to engage with you anymore.
That's sad, bro.
It is, huh?
You got people leaving. Now you're being a disturbance. You got people leaving. You got customers leaving and stuff like that, dog.
Right. Because I'm the one who got up in my face, right? I'm the one who started yelling and screaming, right?
You just caused a disturbance over here.
I caused a disturbance. No, I reacted to
So
your
legally-
disturbance.
Legally, they could call the police and they could literally throw your ass up out of here.
Good
right
luck
now
to that.
because you're causing a disturbance.
You're the one who got into my face, and you're the one who
Yeah, because
criminally
I asked you
threatened
not
me.
to record me.
And and they're gonna explain it to you just like they explained it to them that I could.
Yeah, you can't record me. I have nothing to do with them.
You made it my business. That's what you've done, and you're in a public area. This is our civil right of what I'm doing.
Bro, you think I don't know my civil rights?
Obviously not, man.
Man, I know everything on rights.
Hey, supervisor, I'm gonna disengage from him like I've been trying to do.
Disengage. This man is causing a disruption.
Yes, sir.
Like I just asked him,
Yeah.
could you not record me? Out of respect for me, I asked him, and he's like, nah.
And that's up to her now to explain to you that I
You
could.
don't have to explain nothing to me. I know my rights. I asked you to not record me.
That's not a
Now,
right.
if she wanted to call the police and have you thrown out of here, bro.
I'm not getting thrown out.
Disruption, she could.
They know better than that. The police know better than that. Are we done?
You too, man.
Nothing to say. How professional. How professional.
Look, guys, I've been doing this for a little over a year now, and there have been so many frauditors that have disappeared since I've started. I'm not taking any accountability for that, but they are disappearing because of channels like mine, the anti-frauditor channels, and there's several great ones out there, and you guys should go look for them if you have it. I'm sure you have, but if you haven't, look at the other, watch the other channels. But but you guys who are supporting those channels are the reason these frauditors are disappearing, because they're scumbags. They're all scummy people. They're bad people, just like this guy who's been arrested for awful things. And he is, like I said earlier in this video, in Florida on basically hoping that if he gets arrested, he'd be able to get bail. He wouldn't be stuck there because he's on bail right now for domestic violence against his baby mama. You guys don't believe me? It's all facts. You can go see her channel. It's Press Lady H or something like that, or Press Lady. She has receipts of everything. And just because you guys are watching these videos, you're liking them, you're sharing them, you're talking about them, you're commenting, they're being seen. And these people are being seen as not people who are trying to protect the First Amendment, but people who are just scumbags and using this as a quick way to make $1. Look, I'm all for the First Amendment. I'm all for all the amendments. I love this country. I respect law enforcement. I also feel like I need to stand up against them sometimes when they do things wrong. I'm not on anyone's side here, but these people, these frauditors, like Press NH Now, like Long Island Audits, like FAPA, who is in a lot of trouble right now, who is apparently getting married or whatever, had to do something for his audience to make it seem like he's winning life in some kind of way. They're all getting exposed and have been for the past few years, but now more so than ever, they're going away and they are starting to pay for their crimes. It's not something that happens overnight, but we're starting to see some of that some of this work come together and starting to see the fallout from all this. I mean, just look at Selmo. Can anybody tell me where he is? Exactly. And he was one that would post every single day. I said all that rambling just to say thank you. Thank you for watching all my videos for the past year and some change. Thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Please keep doing it. I like talking to you guys in the comments. And
well, that was it. I like Lord Pella. He's good.
Yeah. He's intelligent.
Let me ask y'all a question, because you all probably know a little bit more how this works. If he's out on bail for whatever state, how was he able to leave the state? I thought you couldn't be.
He probably wasn't.
You can get permission.
Yeah, you can get permission, but I doubt he would. I don't know. I mean, I don't know that he jumped bail, but he might have. I don't know.
Because from what I know is once they tell you out on bail, you can't leave. Like you just said, they have to get permission, but from what I already know,
they didn't ankle monitor him when he got out.
Considering the charges.
Yeah, to make sure he stayed away from her and that he didn't go anywhere. You know, they should have ankle monitored him, but I'm not there. I don't know the particulars. He could have gotten permission, but my feeling is the same. He didn't, because they don't do things like they should.
You know what?
The ex said he got permission. Okay, his ex said he got permission.
Okay,
and you know, I literally guffaw, almost bust the gut laugh when he said he was protecting that guy's HIPAA rights. I'm like,
yeah,
really?
By posting it online, that's really protecting it.
I'm gonna steal all your information just to show you how much I'm protecting your rights. Yeah, right.
Yeah, I'm protecting you by making sure it doesn't get stolen by posting it on my channel so all these people can steal it.
And then when you do a privacy strike on him because you know they don't want to be on your channel, then they get mad. I'm like, you know what? I'm like I heard the lady say, "Well, you have a constitutional right to record, yes, but you do not have a constitutional right to have monetary gain off my likeness." Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. You don't have a constitutional right to harass or trespass or loiter or all that other stuff.
But they think that they have a carte blanche. I can do whatever I want because I'm holding a cell phone in my hand. I can't be trespassed. I can do whatever I want. You can't say a damn word about it. Whose dogs are those? Whose dog is that?
That was my dog. Sorry, they were just agreeing with you.
Oh, okay.
But yeah,
it doesn't give them that right. Any of them.
And you see why I say on my list of top, I have a list of fraud. Like I said, the top 5. He is at number 1 are the most. I had a really hard time getting through this video because he is one of the most vilest people out of all of them. He
Yeah.
is the most violent.
But I wanted to point out the differences in how he speaks to women and how he speaks to men.
Yeah, it really
His man-
jumps out in that particular video, doesn't it? It really shows up.
Oh yeah, it does.
True hatred for women, and it shows.
And that dude was bigger than him. And you say that's why I say, do you really want to mess with this guy? You could,
Yeah,
some
he
of these
didn't
people like that.
care. They have a camera.
didn't-
I'm telling you, they think it protects them from everything. But
Yeah,
like
that's what
you
they
said,
think, but
one day it's not. Somebody's not going to care.
yeah, they're not gonna care. I'm like, you can't. They can have a camera. Record me whooping your behind. I don't care.
Yeah.
Man, record it. I hope you post it.
Yeah, just make sure I get a copy. I mean, come on.
Just
I'm like,
I love how the cop called
Yeah.
him little man. It's excellent. Little man.
I mean, and his whole attitude changed when the supervisor came out there. I'm like, yeah, we see how his attitude changed towards her, but as soon as they got stepped up back to him, his whole demeanor changed. Like, yeah, when a guy step up to you, yeah, you STFU, didn't you?
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep. I don't know why he hates women so much, but it is evident that he does. And I hope that when he goes back to face his charges, that they come down on him pretty severely for
I hope
everything
he get
that
a-
he did to that poor girl.
I hope
Female judge.
What?
I hope he get
A female judge for him.
Yeah.
I was getting ready to say that. I hope you get a female judge, and I hope she throw the book at him.
But then everybody's corrupt because he should get to do whatever he wants to whoever he wants.
That
You know
one
what would
one-
be perfect?
I thought it was really revealing that one time when he said, "You can't. This is public land. You can't tell me what to do. I can do whatever I want." Well, that tells you everything you need to know about how they think. It really does.
Yeah.
Hey Ray.
Yes.
To reiterate what Howie Starr just said, the prosecutor, the bailiff, the DA,
the court reporter, everybody be female. It's an all-female courtroom.
Yes. That I would laugh my
That's right, ladies and gentlemen. We will now watch. NH Now's what's his name? News Now
Preston
New
H.
Hampshire.
Now.
Whatever. Yeah, we will now watch his head
Mark
explode.
Manchin. Mark Manchin is his name. Mark Manchin is his name. But
Yeah,
he
I guess.
can't seem to control his temper around women. So it would be kind of funny to see him in a trial where it's all like prosecutors hammering him on the stand and see him lose his ever-loving mind.
Yeah, that would be good.
And when I say throw the book at him, I mean the judge should literally pick up a book and throw it at him. I mean, because
yeah,
that's what I'm like. Pick up because a judge have a book or something on her desk, on her, on a stand. Just throw it at him.
It's like Judge, was it Judge Fleischer? His name is. He keeps
the
book.
bow tie guy. Yeah, he's pretty cool.
Yeah, he keeps a book of the the codes and the laws at his bench, so he can read the law. Like he's doing probable cause, and there's an argument over it. He gets that book out and reads the laws.
I would love to see Press NH Now go against Judge Fleischer. Judge Fleischer would tear him down because that judge do not play. Judge Fleischer do not play around.
Well,
him a judge
also does not seem to realize that every one of those videos that he posts on YouTube can be used in court against him.
Oh yeah.
Right.
Yep, they can. So I hope that he faces some severe consequences for what he did to that woman. And she did. She recorded things. She's got a lot of receipts. She did what she needed to do to prove this.
Yeah.
So good for her. Good for
Yeah,
her.
because Andre Sloan even covered this dude. He outed him on other things. And he even had the audacity to put a privacy strike on Andre Sloan because he outed him. I'm like, well, I'm like, if you've been in jail, your record is public information.
It is.
Mm-hmm.
It's public information. Anybody can get it. So
Yeah.
Is he still around anyway? Is Andre Sloan still around?
I have not heard anything from him.
I haven't got an
seen
update or anything from him either.
Yeah. Anyway, we're coming up on 2 hours. So one announcement this week is that we will not be having a Thursday show this week. I'm going to be down for a few days after Tuesday because that's my biopsy day, and I'll have to take it easy for a few days after. So we're going to come back next Sunday at, our normal time and stuff.
Well, I
'Cause
hope
I'll be
everything
fine
goes
this
well.
Sunday.
Yes,
So
we're not guaranteed to find out anything on Tuesday. They said they might be able to tell if there's cancer cells right away, but sometimes they can't see it right away and they have to take it and, do the full study on it. So if there are cancer cells, then they'll have to take it anyway and they have to stage it,
Yeah.
And then I'll have to go through PET scans and all that because there's lymph node involvement. So it's a big thing. And I've not gotten, I think I've gotten about a half an hour sleep in the past, week. And it's really taken a toll, all the stress of the waiting. So,
Exactly. We
you
gonna
guys
keep
have
you
helped.
all in our prayer.
Yeah, you guys have helped a lot, keeping me company, doing the live streams with me. You guys come into the chat, making me laugh. I really appreciate that. You guys are always such good people, and this just gives me hope that we can fight against people like Mark Manchin and the rest of the comebacks that are out there doing this, because we are good people. And good people always come out on top.
We do. And just like we was telling you backstage, on our last live stream, we all are family here and we all love you.
Exactly.
I love you guys
We
too.
all gonna be here for you. So, you know how to reach me, you know how to reach all of us. We all love you.
Yeah, if they do find something on Tuesday, I'll reach out and let you guys know what I know. So it might be that we find out something right away, and it might be that we have to wait. So
yeah,
the waiting is just it's brutal, but
it is.
Doing things to keep busy. So
Yeah.
we'll see you back next Sunday.
It will be when we come back. It will be Frauditor Saturday again. So we're gonna have more Frauditor videos for you. And trust me, we made a promise.
Yes, definitely going to play Flat Dirt.
Yes, we made a promise to y'all. It will be a Flat Dirt video.
That totally made my day for him to stop in like that.
Oh yeah,
was so nice, and I fangirled out a little bit. So I have to.
Couldn't tell, Ray.
Yeah, it's just I don't know. He's a good guy. He's a good guy.
Yeah, because when I first met you, when I first met Hez, NCR, Blackheart Night, I finally geeked out because I listened to you all the time. Then when I finally started coming up on panel with you all, I can't believe I'm on panel with y'all.
Yeah, but everybody's just people. We're all in this. We're all people. We're all in this together, and we're all friends. We're all a family, and we take care of each other. And that's what I love about this community.
Mm-hmm.
Well, the funny part is whenever I first went on panel and it was at the 1 year anniversary of the snafu and Tones Over thinks it was on panel. I was up there. I'm like, oh my gosh.
I know. I went on panel with Hez and Tones, and I didn't know. Talk about being tongue-tied.
Yes.
Oh,
whatever happened to Tones?
He stopped. I think he was getting married.
Yes.
Oh, that's right. That's right. He did get married, didn't he?
Yeah. When you get married, and then some things you have to put to the side because you got a wife now.
Yeah.
I'm not saying, for instance, look at Will. You got married now, so you have to spend more time with the wife. You hang around with you have
especially
to do that.
When
you're
you're
married now.
Especially when you're newly married. Like if you're married a long time, then your husband will just go take a nap and you'll be fine. It's like,
yeah.
I know it's the
So
same. You can say the same thing when you got a needy orange cat that like to bother you. Wink, wink.
he's taking a nap with the other one. But yeah, I enjoy these streams too, Steven. I enjoy you guys coming. You guys are so sweet to always be here because we don't have a big audience yet, and even if we get big, which I don't care if we do, you guys are the core. You guys are the ones that are always there. So we appreciate you a lot for that.
Well, we appreciate you, Ray. We really
We
do.
appreciate you, Ray.
No, my cat's named Leo, Tim, and he's very needy. He's very clingy and lovey, and he has no brains. So he's like a typical orange cat, makes very questionable decisions, and then
Just
falls
like
asleep
Forrest.
like a father of 3 that just worked a double shift. It's like,
Well, for what I said in that one video, he just wanted a soda. He just wanted a canned soda. That's why he was
Yeah,
in the
but-
box.
yeah, that was fine, but this is what he gets into, like that in the middle of the night. This cat will be banging cabinets in the house because he can get in them, but he can't figure his way out. All he has to do is push it.
Oh no.
Well, we don't know that yet because he probably, we don't know when he's
He
alone.
does.
He probably
eats
does.
pasta. He loves to eat pasta. Yes.
Well, hey,
'Cause
Ray, I've got to run. Take care. I hope everything goes well. You'll be in my prayers for sure.
Thank you, David. Thanks for being here. We'll see you
All right,
soon.
take care, guys. We'll see you later.
All right.
See you later, David. But
Okay.
yeah,
He
like
loves
when I had
McDonald's chicken nuggets, and he'll eat pasta. He'll eat the inside of a donut if you let him. This cat will eat until he is 20 pounds if you let him.
because I know when I had my kitty, when I had my cat, I mean, I would come home with just anything. It'd be just say a sub sandwich. He will make a beeline and just sit there and stare till you know what? Let me get this cat something because the longest you look at me, I'm gonna drop something. Yeah, you dropped it. It's mine.
Leo
So,
will
yeah,
just sit
so I
next
just-
to you. He'll sit next to you and just look at you like, I know you're going to do the right thing. You're going to give me some of your food. He's not like, he won't get up on you and beg you or try and steal it. He'll just sit there and politely wait.
No, you have Leo ever, just sit there watch you. Then if you're gonna make you give, he just put that one paw on you.
No, but
Just
he
to
does
get your
a head
attention?
tilt like a dog. He tilts his head like a dog. And I'm like, stop, man, you're killing me. Because I don't like to give him people food because I like to keep him healthy, But
Yes.
the other person, his primary human, gives him food. That's why he's a primary and I'm just a spare, So.
Yeah, but he loved the spare also.
Mm-hmm.
It's like Tiny never eating breakfast in the morning. He'll look at Highway Star and he'll get right in between his feet and just look up at him until his head like, Daddy, you
Where's
gonna grab some?
Yeah. So and he likes to keep a tight schedule too, Leo. Like he knows what time it is when it's time to get fed. Like he lives by time to get fed and treat time is this cat's whole day.
Yeah.
So
That's Tiny too.
like imagine that's all you had to worry about is okay, when is the time to eat?
Right?
But that's why we have animals, so we could give them love in a home and they give it right back. I don't think we deserve cats and dogs, but
No, we don't.
Because they're so sweet, just lovies. All right,
And
again, thank you guys for being here. I'll keep y'all updated, and I will see you probably next Saturday on Hez. But I'm sure that
Next Saturday.
and Mr. Thomas will see you at Hez throughout the week. So
cool.
Yep. See y'all on Heads of Show Saturday, but come back to us live on Sunday where we be covering more frauditors because this is
More
Frauditor
frauditors.
Sunday.
Yes. So we'll see you then. Love you guys. Have a good rest of your weekend.
See you, everybody.
Have a good night and enjoy your mothers on Mother's Day.
Happy Mother's Day.